Testing, testing. Wait. Okay, so good morning, students. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me some response, okay, in the live chat. Yes, if you can hear me, okay, please give me some response in the live chat. So I need to make sure like the audio that is working. No? Yes, okay. Okay, so we're about to start. So therefore, first, I would like to give you the first magic word. Okay, the first magic word. Have you received the Google Classroom assignment? Okay, let me check. Word today, the magic word number one. Let me see. Okay, first metric word. Metric word number one is locust. Okay, locust. Locust. Okay, locust. In Chinese, we may call it like 蝗虫. Okay, we may understand it as like a kind of pest. Okay, for the farming activities. Okay, the first magic word. Okay, locust. The first magic word, locust. So therefore, yes, we're about to start. Okay, although some of you, okay, still not here, but we have to start right now. Okay, so what are we going to focus today? Okay, so that could be like my background image. Okay, so for the background image, you can see here that could be like flooding. Okay, so you will see the farmland is flood. Therefore, what is the topic today? So we're going to talk about like what are the major farming problems in China. So before we have already studied like why farming is important. It is because I can provide us some food. What is the farming system? We talk about the input, process, and output, and also feedback. And then last time we talk about like where should be like the different farming regions, okay, in mainland China. And also of course we talk about like different type of farming process or farming activities, such as like livestock rearing, such as like wheat farming, something like this. So therefore, after we understand like where should be the farming region, like in mainland China. Right now, we're going to talk about like what are the farming problems, okay, in China. So why do we need to study this topic? It is because we should all know that like farming, okay, it is important for us as it can provide us some food. That's why if farming that is our major food supply, so it is necessary for us to understand if there's any problems, if there's any issues or any situation that may affect our food supply. So therefore today, okay, we're going to talk about like what are the major farming problems. Okay, so let's start with our textbook. Okay, so in case you missed the first magic word, okay, in case you missed the first magic word, the first magic word is locust. Okay, locust, 蝗虫啦. It is a kind of pest. Okay, so let's have a look at what are the major farming problems in China. So you can see that, okay, on page 28. Actually, it shows some farming problems, okay, so in the country, such as, okay, you can see that the first one here, we can see that is exceptional low rainfall in Liaolin, Liuling has dried up the wells and extensive area of farmland. We can understand that, or we can know, actually we have studied this. This is the problem of drought. Drought, actually, it is also, I would say, like a problem, a farming problem, okay, that may affect our food supply. And then the second one, okay, heavy rain in Wunan has drowned over 355,000 hectares of farming. Okay, so we know that is the problem of flooding. Okay, flooding. Okay, and then number 3, plans to build one of the world's largest airport here will destroy hundreds of farm. Okay, so we can say that like the urban development, it will also affect the farming process. And then the fourth one, large amount of locusts, okay, have eaten up large area of crops in内蒙古, so that is the problem of pests. Okay. And then the last one, toxin from factory, mining, and farming has polluted 1/5 of the soil, I would say, and also water, okay, in the country. So therefore, pollution. So all these that would also be the major farming problems, okay, in the country. So therefore, okay, let's have a look. Okay, what are the problems faced by the farmers in China? How do these problems affect the farm production? Of course, it will decrease the farm production. Or okay, I may show you the answer here. It didn't mention. No. Table 1. Okay, table 1. Here. Okay. Okay, so that is what we have mentioned before. Okay, like too much rainfall that will lead to flooding, too little drought that will lead to drought, too little rainfall that will lead to drought and pests. Okay, rapid urban development take up farmland, and also pollution of soil, and how this may affect the farm production. Okay, so natural hazards, it will destroy crop and lower the farm production. Okay, or sometimes we may say, I hope you still remember the term we have studied before, crop failure, 農作物失收啦, crop failure. And then for the second, okay, caused by human. Okay, so actually for the different type of farming problem, it could be divided into 2 types. One that would be natural hazards, and other human, caused by human. Okay, human factor. So how urban development and also pollution that may affect the farm production. Okay, much farmland has been changed to urban land use, so therefore this may pollute the farmland. Okay, that was not suitable for growing crops, and it will decrease the number of farmland area and decrease the farm production. So therefore, we may say it may also lead to the drop of food supply. It will also lead to the drop of food supply. Okay, so therefore, when we talk about like farm products, if we talk about like farm production, remember the ultimate purpose, we should focus like on food supply. Okay, so therefore, let's go to the paragraph. Okay, what are the major farming problems, okay, affect the food production in China? So the first one, that would be the problem caused by the physical factor. For physical factor, okay, so mainly we will talk about like climate, okay, or relief. So therefore, or like water supply. So therefore, for the first one, physical limitation, 一啲嘅自然嘅限制啦。 同一啲我哋嗰個自然環境有關嘅嗰個情況啦。Okay, so you can see that only about like 15 of China's total land area it is suitable for farming. This is because many areas have physical limitation. And what would be the physical limitation? The first one, we may say the climate is extreme in some places, such as in the north and in the northeast China. Winter are too cold and long, okay? So winter are too cold, so therefore the crops cannot grow and also and long, okay? So I hope you still remember last time I've mentioned, if the winter are too long, it means that would lower the growing season of the crops. So therefore, this it is mentioned already. Okay, this will lower the growing season. So therefore, it will also lower the food production. And also, in the northwest China is too dry. So that's why we call it extreme climate. 呢啲極端嘅氣候啦，通常講兩樣嘢。第一樣嘢 ，OK 就係凍啦；第二樣嘢就係乾啦。Okay, then the second one, the highland and the mountain in the west China are not suitable for farming. Okay, especially like in 西藏啦 ，OK， 西藏呢啲高地唔係咁適宜耕種嘅。Why? It is because we can talk about like the climate, we can talk about like the water supply, or even the most important, that is the relief. If it is hilly relieved, so the drainage of the area or of the soil that is not really good. Okay, so therefore it will also affect the efficiency of farming. So therefore that is also like a kind of physical limitation. Then the next one, water resources are not evenly distributed in China. So therefore in the North China, okay, so they may experience water shortage. So therefore again, this does not favor the farm production. So therefore that would be about like the physical limitations, okay, or physical factors that would affect the food production in mainland China. Mainly, you can see that is in, okay, northeast, west, and also northern China. Okay, northeast, west, northern China. But what about for south? Okay, no problem. Why? Because full of water. In the east, there's plenty of fat land. Okay, so therefore it will be good for farming. But the limitation here that will be in the north, in the northeast, and also in the west. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, here that would be the cartoon that shows the situation compared to the south. Okay, so the north and also the west, that is relatively poor for the situation. Okay, then for the next one, the next physical factor that may affect the food supply. So it is about like the natural hazards. For natural hazards, okay, so that would be obvious. What natural hazards that may affect the farm production, okay, such as like flooding, drought, and also pests. Okay, so flooding, so normally it occurs in the flat land after long period of rainfall. Okay, floodwater drown crops. Okay, where would flooding occur in mainland China? We have learned in the south or southeast of China. Okay, why? It is because in this place, so the amount of rainfall will be high. Then the second one, for drought. Drought occurs when there's long period without rainfall. When rainfall is much lower than normal, okay, during drought the soil is so dried, and then the crops cannot grow. So this one, okay, it may mainly occur in the northern part. Okay, and then the last one, pests such as locusts, will eat and damage crops。係啦，呢啲嘅蝗災啦，咁所以呢，我哋都之前聽過啦，好似草蜢咁樣嘅，係啦，好似草蜢咁嘅，咁係會連群結隊，咁唔係一隻咁樣去到出現，咁係可能出現幾千隻、幾萬隻同時出現，係啦，數十萬隻都有可能嘅。咁所以呢，我哋之前有聽過㗎啦，非洲佢有班非洲有班害蟲啦、蝗蟲啦，咁就可能嚟緊亞洲嘅。咁之前講可能已經到咗邊境啦，但係近期相關嘅新聞都唔係咁多報導嘅，咁所以呢，都唔知佢哋嗰個確實嗰個破壞會去到點啦。但係蝗災咁對農業嗰個影響呢，都其實係會比較大，因為佢哋會乜嘢植物、乜嘢農作物都會係食晒嘅。Okay, so therefore, we may also regard this as like the natural hazards. Okay, so that would be about the natural hazards. So therefore, natural hazards can destroy crops and lower the crops yields. Okay, please highlight this. Destroy crops and lower the crops yields. Crops yields, you may understand it as like 嗰個嘅類似output，類似嗰個嘅農產量啦。我唔係好記得個中文係咩，咁你當佢係農產量咁上下啦。OK， 係啦。In case of severe natural hazards, crop failure may occur。可能會有農作物失收啦。Crop failure that may cause the economic loss and lower the food supply. Okay, so you can see that like mentioned in our textbook in 2015, the natural hazards actually affect over 21 million hectares of cropland in China。2100萬畝嘅農地係啦。Okay, so that may cause economic losses of 270 billion renminbi. So therefore, you can see the damage that would be very, very huge. So therefore, that's why somehow we need to deal with the natural hazards like drought and also flooding. So that's why it is necessary for us to study the problem of water, okay, about drought and also flooding first. Okay, so therefore, let's have a look about the exercise here. Okay, so the size of Hong Kong is about like 1,106 square kilometers. How many times greater is 21 million hectares? So that is if we count, that is about like 189 times. Okay, it's greater than Hong Kong in size. It is because when we talk about like the size, remember 1 hectare that is equal to 0.01 square kilometers. And then how many Disneyland theme park can build with 270 billion renminbi? Okay, so that is about like 7 to 8. So therefore, so the damage, it could be very, very huge. Okay, it could be very, very huge. And then question 3, do you think the damage to farming in China brought by natural hazards was serious in 2015? Okay, so this one, you can see my model. Okay, so that would be like an open answer. Why that would be like an open answer? It is because sometimes, we need to talk about like serious. We need to do some definition. We need more actually data. Okay, so for our explanation, to make our own view. To make our own view. So that's why, so that would be like an open answer for you to think about this. So as we don't have much time to discuss here, so therefore I will leave it for your thinking, so for this part. And then right now, we're going to continue. So after the natural hazards, so what would be the problem that may caused by human factor? By human. The first one, so that would be the loss of farmland. So large area of farmland has been loss due to, okay, please highlight this, urban development, environmental pollution, and also desertification. Okay, desertification. Okay, so therefore that would be the three major human activities that may lead to the loss of farmland. So let's have a look. Okay, so how that may lead to the loss of farmland. The first one, for urban development. So urban development is the major reasons for the reduction of farming. Reduction, it means 減少啦, decrease of farmland, okay, in China. So building railways, highways, residential building and factories has taken up large areas of farmland. Okay, so railway and highway, okay, so that is for the development of transportation. Okay, for transportation. Okay, for transportation. And then residential building. So that would be especially that would be serious in some large cities. Especially in some large city. Why? It is because in the large city, so the population growth actually that is very fast. So therefore, population growth that is increasing. Therefore, it is necessary for the government to provide, or for the society to provide more houses for the resident. That's right. They need to build more buildings, build more houses. Okay, and then factories here. So you may say that is due to the industrial development. Okay, it is related to the economic development. Okay, industry. So therefore, all this that may taken up large area of farmland. So this is all related to the urban development. Okay, so you can see that in mainland China, it is estimated that over 30,000 hectares of farmland were lost each year. 係啦，每年係有3萬畝嘅農地係去到損失。咁當然係講緊我哋見到嗰個情況係2000年至2010年啦。咁而家嗰個情況會點啊？而家個情況就梗係越嚟越嚴重啦，因為我哋都知道啊，經濟發展嗰個嘅速度越嚟越快啦。發展交通、起樓，甚至乎起工廠，咁一樣都會係用到好多唔同嘅農地嘅。Okay. So therefore, that would be the situation. Okay, the explanation of the first one, urban development. Okay, then the second one, environmental pollution. So when we talk about pollution, okay, so actually we have discussed this before. Okay, in China, human activities cause problems to the environment, such as, okay, please highlight this, such as mining, industrial development, urban development, and also the excessive use of chemical. Okay, the excessive use of chemical here, normally we talk about this is related to farming. Okay, farming. Why the farmer need to use excessive chemical? It is mainly for the fertilizer or sometimes pesticide. 點解啲農夫要用過量嘅化學品呢？咁呢啲化學品係咩嚟呢？咁主要係兩個範疇啦。如果農民要用化學品，係啦，呢個通常係泛指耕作嘅。咁耕作用化學品通常喺邊兩個情況呢？咁頭先講過第一個就係攞嚟做肥料，我哋成日聽嘅一啲化肥啦。咁希望可以啲植物可以種得生長得更加好，咁化肥。咁第一個，第二個就係攞嚟去除一啲農夫唔係咁想見到嘅嘢啦。咁例如咩呢？ pesticide 殺蟲藥。OK，pesticide 一啲除草劑 因為咧一啲 pest 啊或者一啲 weed 啊，咁對於嗰個嘅農作物個 crop yield 嚟講咧，係一個害處，係一個唔好嘅地方嚟嘅。咁所以咧，農夫其實有一個日常要做嘅嘢係做咩咧？就係除蟲除草。係啦，因為草咧一啲嘅雜草啦，一樣會影響到一啲農作物嘅營養嘅。咁所以啊，佢哋當用呢啲除蟲藥啊、除草藥啊，咁會用啲咩咧？用呢啲咁樣嘅化學品啦。用啲化學品啦。So therefore, that's why we will say like farming, it will also lead to the use of the chemical. If the use of the chemical that is too great, so that may lead to the excessive use. So therefore, that would lead to the pollution. So therefore, all these human activities that would release harmful gases, so that would be air pollution, sewage, water pollution, or even like heavy metal. Heavy metal in Chinese you can say 一啲重金屬啦。Okay, 重金屬。And most important for heavy metal, remember that would be toxic. 通常啲重金屬咧都會係有毒嘅。係啦，都會係有毒嘅。咁所以咧，當如果呢啲重金屬入咗去呢啲咁樣嘅農作物嗰度，咁俾人係去到食咗之後咧，咁人亦都會係去到中毒啊，或者有健康問題出現。Okay, so therefore, these pollutants are toxic and cause air, soil, and water pollution. So therefore, we will say like pollution. Environmental pollution, so that it would be one of the human factors that may affect the farm production. So you may ask, is this issue, is this problem affect us, affect the people, okay, who are living in Hong Kong? 咁呢啲同我哋香港人有冇關係呢？咁我同你講係絕對有關係嘅，因為咧幾年前香港咧咁曾經都出現有啲問題，咁而家就好咗好多㗎啦，係啦，因為而家嗰個嘅監管就會係嚴密咗好多。咁以前香港遇到嗰個咩問題呢？就係香港曾經出現過有啲毒菜嘅事件，係啦，就係咩為之毒菜呢？就係由內地，通常我哋香港食到嘅菜啦、新鮮嘅菜啦，有好大部分都係嚟自中國大陸嘅，係啦，嚟自中國大陸嘅。咁呢啲毒菜係咩嚟嘅呢？呢啲毒菜呢，就係喺啲蔬菜上面仲有一啲嘅殘餘農藥，係啦，仲有殘餘農藥，就唔係話俾一啲重金屬污染啊，唔係嘅。就係喺佢啲菜喺啲菜葉上面咧，仲揾到啲殘餘農藥。咁所以咧，當啲人如果去到食菜嘅時候洗唔乾淨咧，咁就有機會有中毒嘅情況出現啦。咁之前香港係有呢啲問題出現嘅，係啦，但係近呢幾年咧已經少咗，因為嗰個監管咧已經係嚴密咗好多㗎啦。咁所以呢啲嘢同香港人有冇關係，同我哋有冇關係，係絕對有關係嘅，因為我哋有一部分嘅食物都會係嚟自中國大陸，咁所以內地嗰個污染問題都係同我哋切身都會係有關嘅。Okay? So therefore, that would be about like the environmental pollution. Okay, then the next one. Desertification, soil erosion. Okay, so you may highlight marginal land is the land that is not suitable for farming. Okay, semi-arid areas and grassland are example of marginal land. 一啲唔係咁未必係咁合適攞嚟做耕作嘅地方，咁例如咩呢？啲 semi-arid region as the rainfall that is really really low, and also the nutrients, okay, of the soil that is not quite good, and also of course like the grassland, okay, and for those area, okay, you may have a look. Semi-arid areas are the areas around desert. In this area, the climate is dry and the soil is poor. 咁通常咧都唔係話咁適合耕作，因為佢哋嗰個鋼泥土個養分唔係咁足夠啦，唔係咁足啦。So therefore that is not suitable for farming. So the productivity that is not really good. However, okay, you can see that the word however. 但係啦， 但係有啲情況出現啦，咁咩情況呢？ People remove the natural vegetation there and grow crops. First, we may say it, deforestation, okay, would occur. Why? Because people want more land, they want more food. That's why they would carry out the deforestation. They would remove the natural vegetation cover there and then grow crops. And also, they rear livestock, many livestock, and cut trees to obtain fuel wood. Okay. So I hope you still remember. Okay. So all these make the original poor, soil poor. Okay. Wind and water can easily carry away the topsoil. Okay. So therefore, I may tell you, or I may ask you, 2 questions. Okay. These 2 processes actually it indicate 2 poor farming practice we have studied before. Okay, can you tell me what are they? I hope you still remember. Can you tell me what are they? Can you type the answer in the live chat? Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. So what are they? What are they? Number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. Okay, number 1 and number 2. So what are the poor farming practice? I hope you still remember. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds to give me some answer or some response. Okay, let's see if someone can remember these 2 practice. 1 and 2. Anyone? Yes, overgrazing. Yes, overgrazing. The first one, overgrazing. And then the second one. Yes, overgrazing and overcultivation. Yes, that's great. You still remember what we have learned before. Okay, so therefore, overgrazing and overcultivation, actually, that is the situation we mentioned here. We mentioned here. 呢一個情況就係我哋之前講嘅嗰個嘅過度耕作、過度放牧，得唔得？咁所以有啲乜嘢情況之下會令到成個 farming process、farm production 會去到變差？過度耕作、過度放牧都係一個嘅主因，因為 it is because for overgrazing and overcultivation, you can see that it will lead to the loss of the topsoil and soil erosion that may occur. Therefore, the land will become unproductive. And then, so I hope you still remember overgrazing and also overcultivation. Okay, it will also lead to the process of desertification. Okay, so therefore, in the northern China, especially near the grassland, near the semi-arid regions, if these poor farming practices that occurred, it will lead to desertification, and then it will reduce the farm production in this area. Okay, so therefore that would be about the case. Okay, so desertification. Okay, then next, it is also about like the human factors that may affect the farm production. That would be the shortage of farm labour. 咦，中國大陸係唔係咁夠人去到耕作嘅？點解呢？ Okay, it is because you can see that as industrial and urban development create many jobs in the city. Okay, I don't like this color. In the city, as income and living standard are higher in the city, therefore many farmers and especially young people have moved from rural to urban area. This is not enough farm labor for farm work. Okay, 多咗人點？其實好簡單嘅啫，因為城市 揾錢容易啲。唔好咁講，唔係揾錢容易啲，揾錢多啲，工作機會多啲。咁所以咧，好多農民啦，好多農民佢哋就放棄耕田啦，因為耕田相對地都係辛苦啊嘛。尤其是啲年青人啊，佢哋都唔係咁中意耕田，咁所以咧佢哋就會離開 urban area. You can see that they have moved from the rural area to urban area. So therefore, that may lead to not enough farm labor, okay, in the urban area. So therefore, you can see that. So like the change in the rural population in China, okay, here 農村嗰個嘅人口啦，你會見到係個 percentage 啦，係啦，係跌緊嘅，多咗人會係嘗試唔係嘗試，多咗人去移居翻去到城市。好啦，又係問問題嘅時間啦。Okay, question again. When we talk about people move from rural area to urban area, which geography concept is implied? Okay, can you type your answer again? If you still remember this concept， 當啲人佢哋會去到佢哋成日講啦，由農村移居去城市，呢個係我哋喺 geography 喺地理科我哋學過一個 concept，應該係喺你哋中一學嘅，睇下有冇人記得呢一個嘅 concept 係乜嘢啦。我又俾10秒你，係啦，睇下有冇人答得到我啦，係啦。So when the people migrate from rural area to urban area, do you still remember the name of this process? Okay, let's see who can answer this first. You should have learned it in S1. No? Okay, maybe I give you... yes! Okay. Wen Hiu-Feng, that's great. That is very important. Urbanisation. 係啦，曾志偉都係啦，都慢咗少少啦，不過係啦，呢個我哋叫做 urbanisation， 呢個叫都市化。都市化主要係講緊一個人口嘅流動，或者人口個移居，記住人口移居。咁通常啲人由鄉郊移居去城市啦，咁我呢個 process 叫做 urbanisation。咁如果反轉嘅話咁叫咩呢？反轉嘅話咁我哋就叫 suburbanisation 啦 ，suburbanisation 係啦，得唔得？咁呢個睇下遲啲再有冇機會講翻啦。咁希望你呢度你會記住原來呢個 process 咁同我哋之前學過嘅嘢其實都有關係嘅。When people move from urban area to move from rural area to urban area. Actually, we can call it urbanization. So therefore, you may say due to urbanization, so that would lead to the drop or the reduce of the farm labor, okay, in the rural area. Okay, so therefore, so you can see that farmers in China, okay, are facing many farming problems. However, their farm output has been increased. 咦，實際情況係點呢？原來實際情況，我哋中國嗰個嘅農產都有係去到增長嘅。咁點解會有個咁嘅增長呢？咁我哋咧就下一個嘅下個禮拜啦，下個 unit 我哋就會講㗎啦。Okay, so therefore here that would be about like the unit summary. Okay, so we may have a look about the unit summary. So what are the farming problems, okay, in China? What are the farming problems in China? So we can divide them into two types of factors, physical factor and human factors. For physical factor, okay, so these are the physical limitation or the natural hazards. Physical limitations that include like the extreme climate, mountain relief, water resources, okay, water resources not evenly distributed, so therefore that would lead to limited arable land. And then natural hazards that would destroy the crops, that lead to the crop failure. So natural hazards include like flooding, drought or pest problems. And then for the problems, no, for the factors, okay, so the farming problems that may caused by human factor, it will be loss of farmland and also shortage of farmed labor. Okay, so loss of farmland, it is caused by like urban development, pollution, and also farming in the semi-arid areas that may cause desertification. So this, I hope you still remember. Overgrazing and also over cultivation. It is also one of the causes. And then the last one, so shortage of farm labor. Okay, many farmer and young people have moved from rural area to urban area, and then this one, that is the process of urbanization. Okay, all these that would lead to the farming problems, okay, in mainland China. So therefore, that would be about the explanation, okay, so of unit 3.4. Okay, so before we end, okay, let me tell you the second magic word. Okay, the second magic word today is heavy metal. Okay, the third one, heavy metal. Okay, the second magic word is heavy metal. So therefore, after unit 3.4, okay, so next time we will continue the unit 3.5, and don't forget to do your homework. 做功課啦，做功課做咩呢？做你個 workbook 係啦，做你個 workbook。咁我希望放完假翻嚟，咁你係最少做到3.5嘅。係啦，因為我下個禮拜會教埋3.5啦，係啦，咁所以都希望你哋可以做到3.5嘅，得唔得？咁就翻嚟就要交 workbook 俾我噶啦，得唔得 ？Okay, so therefore, this is about like the lesson today. Okay, so if you have any questions, okay, so you may type it on the live chat, or you may email me or WhatsApp me for some questions. Okay, so remember, yes, you have to finish your workbook, unit 3.1 to 3.4 first. It is because we're going to talk about 3.5 next week. Okay, so therefore, this is about the lesson today. Remember, the second magic word is heavy metal. Okay, let me repeat. The second magic word is heavy metal. Okay, so therefore, that would be about the lesson today. Okay, so I will see you next week. Okay, so if you have any questions, remember to leave me comments here. Okay, so therefore, that's all for today. Okay, goodbye everyone. Okay, bye bye.